Alright, so what is up YouTube? Try Hard Gaming here, and I even put this on my TikTok. Um, in today's video, I'm gonna be doing like a developer diary style video, just to show off what had been working on in Fortnite Creative, just my very first map. Now, some things you see in the air and all, that's just material I was leaving around in case I needed it or I wanted to use it for something. So, as you can see, I'm at 89,000 out of 100,000, which is what completely shut me down on this project so far because the quality and the things I want to do with it, I don't know if I'm going to have enough memory to complete it or not. But as of right now, I just want to kind of let you get a preview. Now, I haven't come up or I haven't decided on a backstory for this. I know for sure the story is gonna go like this is a former abandoned military facility um, that has what seems to be reactivated, and that's what your character is gonna go in and try to figure out and see what is going on up in the military and see why it has been reactivated essentially. So to give it an abandoned look to go with the abandoned background story, of course, naturally, if something's abandoned for a long time, you're gonna want it to, you're gonna see a lot of grown trees and grass and everything beginning to take over and just something that makes sense to go along with the story. Now there is some things that ain't gonna completely make sense to go along with it because it's just it, as I kept going, I'm like, man, I started paying more and more attention to detail and what it means with the story. But let me try not to brag too much here. I mean, give away too much here. But I wanted to show you this, and I tried making sure, um, as I was doing this, that there would be ways where it'd be kind of obvious to players, and on some things not too obvious. About where to go. That way they're not like, oh, okay, where do I go? And of course you got the mini map displaying and kind of giving you an idea as well. Now, currently I couldn't decide if I wanted it to be daytime, nighttime, maybe in between where it's not too dark but not too light. That way it'll give you a more of a real feeling that you're actually infiltrating this facility to figure out what is going on here. So let's go ahead and let's take a walk in. Now, I was thinking, I had so many ideas with just this part right here. If you pass this up, because the idea is to infiltrate. So you want to try to find your way, how to figure out how to get in the facility without being discovered, right? So I was thinking, as we walk in, they'd have guards up there, and it might trigger an alarm. Alarm may go off if you come right here or whatever. I mean, just I'm playing with options here, so like I said, without giving too much away. So, and I got all these pieces I was experimenting with. But anyway, step two was of course making the building and to make it look old and abandoned. I gave it this cracked glass look. Windows are broken, things like that. But and like I said, some things ain't gonna make sense because it's like, well, if this is old abandoned, looks like they got this place up and running pretty nice right here. They got TVs, but they got a generator right there, so I put that there to make it make sense, at least a little bit. And as you can see, you're not just gonna be able. I shouldn't give this away, but to make it more, you're gonna have to discover where the card is. But let's go in. Let's take a look at this place. And this is the front entrance. Naturally, they'll have guards. And I'm going to do a quick playthrough on this just from what I got so far. Because all the groundwork has not been laid out yet. I had a ton of different options and directions that I wanted to go with this to really, I mean, just big time ideas. A lot of ideas. I literally, let me see if I can show you my notes. I mean, this might spoil it a little bit. But, I'm gonna just kind of scroll through it. Let's see if I can't. Okay, so and it's backwards anyway, so that's gonna help me out a little bit. So here's all the ideas I had written down. This is just for up to right here. Okay, this is just for this map right here. I have so many ideas that I want to experiment and constantly add in new ideas daily as I get inspired. And so let's go ahead and let's check this out. I'm not going to show you everything. Well, some of the main objectives, or things that's going to be part of the objectives, I should say. Okay, so here's going to be upstairs. I'm not done with this, of course. Now let me show y'all this, because this is, I'll give this little bit away. Something I thought about. Let's go in the office here. Little tour of the main office. So I thought about doing something with this, and as you can see, I got these lights that are adjustable. That way, if a certain event happens, I don't want to say what event it was that I had an idea for. The idea is that these lights are going to go out, but they're going to have emergency lights, which I hung up right there. That way, if the lights go out or shuts down, you'll still have an emergency lights, and it'll add that extra depth to gameplay, if you will. So, and again, this is all subject to change, just many different ideas. So, but that's what I wanted to show you: progress, my ideas, what's my thought process and all of this. What direction is this map headed? So at least you'll know that there is an objective, and a goal. So, but anyway, guys, just a little quick diary video, if you will, just to kind of show you what I've been working on. And maybe I shouldn't even give this much away, if anything at all. But since I wasn't working on this map for like a month, maybe 2 months now, I figured I might as well show off a little something. So, anyway, if you enjoyed this video, you could give it a like. Maybe other people might see it and just, I don't know. So, anyway, guys, I'll see y'all on the next video, and hopefully one day I'll be able to complete this map and give y'all just a great experience all around. So, peace.